Salam alaikum. My name is Brigadier General Chris Whitecross, as you heard, and I certainly have large shoes to fill, more literally than anything else, with General Blotsaway. Ladies and gentlemen, every day throughout Afghanistan, ANSF and ISAF forces are increasing the pressure on insurgents. Over the last few days, we've witnessed unsuccessful insurgent attack on outposts in the border province of Host. As we have done elsewhere, Afghan and coalition forces easily repelled the attack, killing 31 insurgents. Despite their use of suicide bombs, IEDs, criminal networks, and foreign support, the insurgents are unable to cause significant damage. Insurgents are no longer trying to gain the trust of the Afghan people. Instead, they are trying to intimidate them into silence. The Afghan and coalition forces' ultimate goal is to create a secure and safe environment that allows for effective governance and social development, economic development. This is, of course, a challenge, but a challenge that is being faced everywhere by ANSF and coalition partners across Afghanistan. Let me highlight just one recent accomplishment. Over the last month, over 1,000 ANA soldiers have graduated from the Special Operations Training Center. These soldiers will form the nucleus of the final Commando Kandak, and they will soon head to Herat to join with their coalition partner units and begin operations. They are enthused to be able to put their training to the test. And quite frankly, we are excited to welcome them as our operational partners. This is a significant milestone, one in which signals the continuing maturing of the Afghan Special Operations Forces into a fully manned, full-fledged, highly capable fighting force. But this isn't an isolated case of progress. As seen through the recent successful operations in Langman province, regular ANA forces are also showing more capability. Over a 3-week period, the 201st ANA Corps successfully planned, led, and executed a series of complex operations that defeated the insurgents in that area. In so doing, they rescued 8 of their own. They rescued 8 ANA soldiers and confiscated stockpiles of weapons and illegal drugs. We are also seeing significant progress in the capabilities of the Afghan Air Forces. Just last week, Afghan aviators completed their first mission using night vision goggles. This is an impressive accomplishment, one that shows the deep dedication and professionalism of the Afghan airmen. Albeit all the advancements that we've been making, there are still challenges ahead. But as always, we stand beside, ready to support our Afghan partners as they push forward. I'd like to conclude on a more personal note. Recently, I had the privilege of giving the keynote address at the Afghan National Youth Conference. As I spoke with these amazing young adults, I learned of their hopes and dreams for Afghanistan. I also learned of their talents and their interests: future doctors, politicians, engineers, academics, teachers, business people, all committed to the future of Afghanistan. I saw their desire, I saw their commitment, and their deep belief in their country. In this generation, these amazing young men and women, it is this generation who we must think about, building a today that gives them the foundation for which they can build the Afghanistan of tomorrow. If we can do our part, and as I said to them in my concluding remarks, they are the future, and indeed that future is bright. With that, we'll take your questions. I just would like to reiterate that we have seen tremendous progress throughout the Afghan theater in certain parts all through. Marja was a prime example. You look at Kabul and how the Afghan forces are leading in all but one district. I mean, there's tremendous progress happening out there. So I certainly reflect the comments of General Azimi.